Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Tiny Code. Today's tutorial, I'm going to talk to you guys about the basics of writing a C++ program and how it's executed and where the execution starts. So basically I'm going to do this by trying to draw a shape on our console, then show you guys how each line is executed and in what sequence. So as you can see, we have our int main, our main function. So others prefer calling it a method. So essentially what a method is a container where we put in our code. So whatever is inside this main function is going to be executed. So whatever code that is in here is going to be executed. So then over here we have our actual line of code, which is cout hello world end line. So this is like a basic line of code as I've established in my previous videos. This is going to be executed in our console, this hello world string. It's plain text, so whatever you put inside this open and close quotation marks, it's going to be executed inside our console. And we have this cout command, which means console out, and we have this end line, this type of end line. We also have the backslash end line, and we have return 0, and then we have system pause, which is gonna just remove unneeded text from our console. So using this print statement, I'm just gonna write in a few comments that's gonna draw a shape. So we're just gonna copy this and then try and, oh my gosh, the noise, don't mind the noise guys. So we're just gonna copy this text, this line, copy this line. I think that should be enough. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use forward slashes to try and print out a triangle. So and then I'm gonna use vertical bars to like draw the down part. So as you can see, our shape is coming along. You can already see what we're trying to do here, and I'm just gonna use underscores to try and put in the base of our triangle. So as you can see, we've drawn our triangle here. So this is going to be executed in our console. So like I said, anything that we put inside this open and close parentheses is going to be executed inside our console. So let's run this and see how it's gonna look. So we have a runtime error. I didn't put my semicolon. So guys, I try not to cut out like my mistakes or my errors, because I want you guys to also see that it's common to make mistakes. So I don't want my videos to be perfect and intimidating. So that's why I don't cut off my mistakes. I try to leave them so that you can see that it's possible to make mistakes and you can rectify them quickly. It's not a train smash, it's common. So that's why I usually don't cut off my mistakes and errors, so that you can try and fix them together, and you can also see how you can try and fix your runtime errors. So as you can see on our console, we have this triangle shape. So basically what I'm trying to demonstrate here is, here in our IDE, I just printed out a bunch of instructions to the computer. So the computer is going to come in and see this line, cout command, and it's going to print in whatever is inside this quotation marks, and it's going to jump into the next line, look for the instruction and print in this, and to the next line, just like that. So actually the execution code is going to be this line first, the second line, this third line, and this fourth line. So if you put in this line on top of this line, it's going to be executed like that, because the computer is going to first look at the first line, which is going to be this one. It's going to execute this line regardless. That's wrong. So regardless of how ugly our shape is gonna look, it's going to print out exactly how the instructions are. So you can see that just using this 4 simple instruction, we're able to draw out a triangle inside our console. So imagine what you can do if you had like plenty of instructions and commands and codes. You can actually build something meaningful and useful. So next time I want to talk to you guys about is the order of execution of our instruction. So like I said, the computer is going to come inside our code, and it's going to look inside and see this first line. It's going to execute whatever inside this line. So let's say accidentally, or I don't know, intentionally, you put this baseline. Let me try and copy that. You put this baseline over here. So you put this baseline over here. The computer is going to come inside and it's going to see this line first. So it's going to execute this line first, even though this line is side of our triangle. It's going to execute it, and hence we're gonna see this funny looking shape on our console just because this was the first line that was executed. So the computer consoles out our instruction based of order. So as you can see, we started with this line, it executes that line, and it starts with, and we have the second line, and we have it over here. That's why I have this shape over here. So this basically shows you guys the order of instruction, or the order in which the computer receives instructions. So all in all, a program is just a set of instructions we give to the computer, and it executes them according to how we wrote them or how we type them. So as we're going through this course, I'm going to teach you guys all sorts of complex instructions and how we can build useful and meaningful programs. So that's all for today, guys. In the next video, we're going to talk about strings. We're going to go more in depth about strings, how we can manipulate them, how we can receive data inside. So you don't want to miss that. So click on that notification bell so that you can be notified when I publish this video. Thank you for watching.